The hole in your lapel is a collar that closed. On the left side of a jacket, at the top of the lapel, there is a buttonhole. It is sewn properly, with the same stitching as a working buttonhole, and there is usually no button anywhere near it. The explanation is in the shape of the lapel itself. A lapel is a fold. Unfold it, and you have a coat front that closes all the way up to the throat, with a collar that stands rather than lies. That is how outdoor coats were made when weather was the main thing a coat dealt with. The buttonhole at the top of the lapel is the last hole in that row, and the button it took is often still there on the opposite side, hidden underneath. When the coat began to be worn open, the top of it folded back into the shape we now call a lapel, and the hole rolled over to the outside, where it became visible and useless at the same moment. Once it was visible, it was used. A flower put through it is called a boutonnière, which is simply the French word for buttonhole. In some countries, a small badge or ribbon goes through it. On many jackets, there is a little loop of thread on the back of the lapel behind the hole, put there to hold the stem of the flower, which means tailors are still building support for a use that came second. So the sequence runs: a hole that closed a coat against wind, then a hole that holds a flower, then a hole that holds nothing and is sewn anyway because a lapel without one looks unfinished.